Hey everyone, it's Mahnet, and we're back in more Pesterquest. Wow! Anyway, I don't know who's next. We did Equius. Oh, not Terezi. Okay, gotcha. Wait, what's Terezi's? What's Terezi's? Hanging, accidental death, drug use. Okay. Give me un segundo. Okay, so we're gonna do Terezi's now. We're gonna do Terezi, which I know what voice to give her. Basically the voice that everyone gives her. To Terezi. Okay. Oh damn, the music fucking again. Holy shit. Okay. Music is so loud. God. Anyway, it's a cool breezy evening. Violet leaves crunch under your feet as they stroll casually against a dense and inviting forest. Not an environment you're used to on this planet, that's for sure. You should be lapping on this serenity like a thirsty dog on a zen in the garden. It's like you're brooding. So many new friends, all of them special breed of sad. You don't like seeing sad people, so you've done everything in your power to fix them. Summer party, matchmaking, throwing a giant spider into a volcano, the smiles your friend we greet you are all the proof you need that you've been doing good work. And yet, you can't help but wonder what much of a difference any of this really makes. Especially little Trinia, you gathered that even if all these kids avoid being murdered by an insectoid eugenics robot, they'll just wind up conscripted into a lifetime military service under a colonial regime. Which makes it really hard to believe that inducing a few bouts of revelatory catharsis will ultimately amount to much. It's a depressing thought, and you're not entirely sure what to do with it. Which is why you came out here. Nothing better for the soul of a nature walk, right? Maybe for a nice walk. You'll come out right as... Wait, is that your house? Hello. What? Oh, encoding going fast. Ouch. Ouch is right, criminal. Great, more shenanigans. You won't lie and say the prospect of making friends with a spooky shark is with glowing red cheese is an appealing, but criminal doesn't leave a great taste in your mouth. When you try to move, well, you don't, because you tie to a chair. Strike 2 on the bad taste scorecard. Some probably shouldn't stick around for strike 3. In a moment with a characteristic self-preservation, you close your eyes and attempt to zap away. But you can't. Your head hurts and your vision is still kind of hazy, which implies brain damage on account of your surprisingly wanging. What the fuck? With your luck, that probably means your supernatural powers are probably broken. Typical. Looking up your captor again, you can see that the specs are a bit extra. The kind of a loser wears baking like places like that. How many losers in this fucking game? Wait, how many losers? Just him and Dirk, right? Yeah. And also Kamina from fucking Gurren Lagann. That's it, right? Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just him and Dirk. Her and Dirk that wear the fucking stupid ass glasses. The Kamina glasses. And You'd certainly be one to judge if you had the legal authority to do so. A fashionable dress like that with blood as deliciously red as yours. The hypocrisy on you stinks like a fragrant puss. Fragrant puss. Gross. Jeez, what's all the aliens are hang-ups of blood? Hang-ups? Gal's humor is so mildly quality. But such crab-blazing theatrics will not spare you from the falsetto. The law. Hi, Terezi. Oh, she has a knife, right? A bizarre tableau unfolds before you. Stuffed dragons and benches, a big angry monster, empty noose dangling next to a window. Looks like you're about to reenact a courtroom drama. Let's see, how many Ace Attorney references are we gonna get? What's your relief your kidnapper isn't a shark? You have to admit the classes do come together in the ensemble. But instead of a short, stocky troll girl in short, levy turtleneck and a pair of girlish red Crocs. She has Crocs on? The fashion of this one is staggering, especially with the... Is that a sword with a cane on the dragon's head? It is, because I'm blind and cool. But make no mistake, I don't need eyes to smell how guilty you taste. Wow, is every sentence that tumbles out of this troll's mouth going to be weird and uncomfortable? Yes, but enough of you, cherry cheeks. His honorable tyranny will only tolerate so much banter before holding you in contempt. You might be allowed to use some contempt yourself if you're being honest. Unless you want to be squeezed until your organs burst from your eyes, you'll can the back talk and let the prosecution get to work. Is that what being held in contempt means? Fine, you guys will be polite and stop interrupting. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I know. Now that we have it out of the way. There's a ding from your computer and her posture immediately switches from confident to frustrated. Hold on. She starts to her computer. I stop tapping, gleaming the side of her cane in front of her. She goes, I wonder what kind of miraculous accessibility or dropship exists on this planet without a blind person in it. Is she licking the monitor? Oh my god, this is weird. Yeah, she's like in her filthy fucking computer monitor, just slathering it up with her teal-tinted saliva, going on like a husband greeting his war wife after 20 years. Why? Sorry, give me a second. No problem, you say. Not like you're going anywhere. Okay, she's distracted. It would be a great time to go somewhere. Your pirates also seem to be on the fritz, but you think the weight of your incredible last minute shot at his chair can get some love. Wait it out. We decided it's best to wait this out. The story and news are pretty worrying, but with the plush toys and chalk drawing that strikes you, this is the most closest thing Alternia has to a tea party. Which would be adorable if it wasn't so depressing, which would be playing along with the friend making activity. Besides, who else got hurt on Portable? After a few brusque keystrokes, she strolls back to her place inside of the room. Now I'm moving at half a sweep and she won't shut up. That's who she's talking to. Just I'm done here, girl, and you leave me alone until the heat of death of the universe. Who even cares anyway? Not me, that's you. Where were we? Crimes? Crimes! You're here today to face the highest justice under my authority as Premier League affiliated legislator in training on his honorable tyranny's court. And it is with said authority that I accuse you of the most grievous of crimes against the empire of your imperious condescension. Oh, what crime would that also be? Breaking and entering? Doping with a clown? Yeah, she could technically nail you down as accomplished murder, but the crime of existing. God, that's so fucking real. What? You're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, but the damn thing just seems to be stuck up there. What did she say about being in training? We're beginning to wonder if this, what did she call it? Slicerator, prosecutioner, public acceptorist? You're beginning to wonder if murder lawyer actually knows what the hell she's talking about. Oh? You think I'm making this up? Do I really look like the kind of girl who would randomly commit unprecedented murder on a whim? Look, you met some weird fucking trolls on this planet, and they all seem to have a pretty laissez-faire attitude about murder, so... No, you know what? Fine. If you're gonna be a pedantic, snotting-up little wiggler about it, I'm just gonna recite the whole fucking law verbatim. Article 5, subsection 11, paragraph 68 on the second new codes of Alternia jurisprudence describe your crime as being not born or possessing the capability of needed material resource consumption of the previous curtailing biological experience existing in a around or through imperial classified situation of potential origination alien or one who has committed or many businesses have had to commit high crimes of against hemispherical concentration criminal. They're happy now. Dang, this girl knows her stuff. Of course I do. I'm not some just fly-by the motorcycle troll slaughter consultant. I'm for fucking professional. Clearly, how could you question her expertise on the subject of what is and not technically a crime when there's so many books piled up haphazardly? You definitely are existing as an alien after all, and after her definition makes you a criminal. Even the look of that news, you doubt the punishment something as clean as being thrown in the slammer. So is there appeals process, or she springs forward, stepping surprisingly agilely and puts her face against you, sniffing you with alarming enthusiasm. Your game of candled apple ignorance may convince the pan-scrambled clown fuckers in these cheap seats, but I smell the deception dripping off you like a delicious marmalade. You'll have to do better than this if you really want to. She sniffs. Want to, she sniffs again. Did Kanaya make this dress? Oh, look, now. Yes, you say. You and her are great friends. The best, in fact. You think she should mess right now? First up, like a character witness. I've witnessed her character plenty, and it's bland as they come. It's certainly not the worst competitive choice ever made. I may have misjudged you. If you tell anyone I said that I'm going to cut your arms off and then use those fingerprint bullets on your face till you bleed to death. You decided that keeping this pointless mundane secret is definitely in your best interest. So what does it mean for you to go? Not so fast. May have a possibility, not certainty. Maybe Kanaya gave you this dress because she likes you. Maybe she pressured her into it circumstantially. Maybe you're delightfully clueless and well-intentioned interloper from behind the stars. Or maybe you were sent here as a sleeper agent to learn all the weaknesses so that the essential entities controlling you can sabotage our future. In case such as these, I find the best course of action is to leave the verdict up to chance. She produces a double-sided coin with one side stretched out. You really know where exactly this is going. The terms are simple. Heads, and I release you from your bonds. Tails, and I release you from being alive. Is she really about to take out a big gangster? Take you out like a gangster, just betray their duality thing mob boss. I like a Batman reference. Before you can request a last Saturday morning cartoon situation, she flips the coin into the air. Oh, this is bad. It's bad. That makes you angry. This doesn't make sense. You didn't do anything, but here with a 50-50 chance of getting immersed by a jovial gremlin anyway. Does she think this is normal? Your head is cleared enough that you could zap away if you really tried, but something about this murder lore is stuck in your craw. Her devotion to justice is obvious, but it's a twisted and brutal justice, streamlined for violence and painful efficient, enabling exactly that if this mock trial's anything to go by. It's the same system that requires insect control and eugenics robots to keep the peace, after all. There's so much wrong here. She doesn't even see it. Like, metaphorically, see it. The coin is falling, every rotation brings you closer to fate that regardless of outcome wouldn't be fair. Decide to think about what should be fair. Just like that, you're sitting next to her with a screen. You snatch your coin out of the air and hurl it full force at the window. My coin! Sorry, you shout, but she can't expect you to accept the whims of chance when your life is on the line. Why not? Because that sucks. It's lame and dumb and really cliche. Was she a comic book villain? Am I supposed to know what that is? You don't know? Troll culture seems a lot of really obscure similarities to human culture and stuff. Honestly, very confusing. But that's besides the point. With a broad superhero arm, you gesture to a drawing of honorary Tyrannosaurus or whatever that I asked you for a little snit just now. Poof. The trial isn't for him. We act like it, but everyone knows he's just a big angry monster. But then who? It's for the audience, obviously. By the time you make it to the stand, you're basically dead already. Don't the kids get a chance to defend themselves? Defend? Only those outrageously guilty with everything to defend themselves in court of law. Oh, that's fucked up. What's the point of even having a trial then? Besides the sheer pleasure of watching all the hope flowing draped in someone's eyes as they confront their imminently approaching and overly gruesome execution. Yes, besides that. It's a warning to the spirits of what happens when you cast a line. And the line is existing? Yep. The nonchalance of her answer really underlines how upsetting this really is. You remember the law she recited and how one part in particular sticks out as the unclassified sanguination. Didn't Carcat try to commiserate you about having mutant blood or something? You know Carcat too. I keep waiting for him to fuss about team leaders, but you won't shut up about this thing he calls a Are they dating in this timeline? Are they dating in this timeline? I don't know, man. The Dave Cat thing is weird. I still think the Dave Cat thing is weird. Even though it's like the fan art is really cute. And when they were kissing on the washing machine was cute, but I don't care about shit. I don't care. Whatever heck I said, I feel like for real though. Everyone's so worked up about the game and now they're just over it suddenly. Yeah, that's your fault. Carcat would probably have a nuclear conniption if he knew you were about to say this, but you ask her if she's aware of his blood color. Of course I'm aware of it. What do you think, I'm blind? Yes. Carcat's a mutant, right? If you remember correctly, that makes him guilty of the same crime you are. Her expression turns sour and you tell this something she's gonna spend a lot of time trying not to think about. You figure she avoids summarily executing you because you're friends with her friends, and she'd probably go to killing Carcat as well. That's a good thing. Great, in fact. You cannot stress how awesome it is. Doesn't it strike you as a bit hypocritical? Making exceptions for her friends? Does she think that everyone else who dies in court or gets golden or has to serve what they get just because she doesn't know them personally? It doesn't matter what I think, that's just how things are. It sucks, but it would suck a lot more to be killed for saying so. And then who would protect Carcat? Who would protect? I can't help everyone, cherry cheeks. You really help my friends. Maybe if I stick to it long enough, I can change things from the inside. That's the best any of us can hope for. I guess that doesn't sound like the worst plan. In fact, it kind of reminds you of Tizzius! I want Tizzius back! She was so awesome! I want Tizzius back! She was so cool. She was one of my favorite characters. Now she's gone. Now we can't even talk to her. I love Tizzius. Bring Tizzius back, man. I want Tizzius. Who? So sad to swell up in your heart. God damn it! And I said, announcing to her without meaning to. So, your vision's from me. Oh god, another T-posing guy again. I'm listening in your head, but you can't pick at it. You look around it. Something's watching you. Not maliciously, not yet. Just from a curious distance. Not that you can do anything about it while you're clutching your head and trying to put your memories together. You've been circling around this awful familiar feeling ever since you left her drawn toward like singularity, but the closer you get, the less it makes sense. What the fuck just happened? Did you kill me just now? Is it troll hell? Troll hell? Does trolls have actual name for... Wait, she's there too? Here, it seems like an ambitious description. It's more of a biggest nexus of metaphysical realities. That's an awfully specific description. Has she been here before? No, but I taste a place like this in my dreams. Great. Even more shenanigans. You look around, try to get your bearings, but nothing seems to be in focus. A little too low resolution. Simultaneously too bright and too dark at the same make sense of. Okay, you okay over there, cherry cheeks? Your blood smells really loud right now. You wouldn't know how to react to that even if you were a memory-induced thought seizure. The pieces are too fall apart and you can't quite put it together, but remember, Friends? A bit of memories hit you, flash of joy, of violence, smiling faces, crying faces, bodies, plans. Hope that the world can become to a better place. What the fuck are you mumbling about? If you find your thing, pen at least let me in on it so I can participate. You tell her what you can remember and which isn't much. Friends, sadness, or satisfaction. People who are deeply unhappy with the state of attorney and face violence from all sides, just as your new friends do today. Some of them wanted to change it from the inside, and you remember believing that they could. But you get the sense a lot of the time has passed between now and then. It doesn't seem like attorney has gotten any better. In fact, it may have gotten worse. It just seems like whatever it was your friends tried to do, they failed. Aww. So I guess Friend Sim takes place before Homestuck. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Well, that makes sense because Joey's timeline, it happened. It took place before. Because Joey's obviously takes place in the 80s, I think, and Homestuck takes place in 2009 or whatever the fuck. So yeah, that makes sense that they're before him. Aw, they failed. Aw, that sucks. That sucks. What the fuck? Why even hope for a happy ending? For what? There's no point in wanting there's no point in a happy ending. There's no point in things changing if things just go to shit. Of course they did. What does she mean by that? Even in the context of your nonsense, charm-traveling amnesia, cover stories is not hard to believe. Compelling idiots have good ideas all the time. That doesn't change the fact that they're idiots. Which is why I'm going to succeed where everyone else did. Their entrails ripped out or swarmed with drones that died like the scrubs they were. Oh, fuck. I have many things, cherry cheeks. An idiot isn't one of them. She flashes a bright and pointed smile filled with confidence you believe the every atom in your body. But you're pretty sure she's not the first person to make you feel that way. Idiots are not the friends you used to make you assure themselves, seeing as she is now. What good did it do? Honestly, you doubt the intelligence or competence of anything at all. You think about the drones barely avoided Cat's Hive and your brief exposure to what this planet calls the criminal justice system. For as violent and unjust things are on Earth, at least there's some pretext that the system exists to serve the people. Here it's just murder. You aren't even sure the system that anyone can salvage. Her smile my eyes into her frown in. You should ask what's the troll's name. Terezi Pyrope. Terezi doesn't sound particularly happy as she slumps down against the developing instant wall sides down the crouch. Her face is a mask of barely contained emotion. I can tell why Carquette would like you. You're very depressing. You chuckle and sit down a respectable distance away from her. You definitely don't mean to be depressing, but you have an accurate up drama. It has its unfortunate friendships, I guess. If Riska says between us, she'd derisively laugh herself into an aneurysm. Terezi knows Riska? That's one way to put it. We were practically sisters before she broke the rules and ruined everything. You know her? Oh, you know, we played some Florida, killed some kids, felt good about it, threw Visco's mom into a volcano. Wow, you really got around. What's a mom? Her face. You'd think that was just the saddest thing you ever said if you didn't know what a Lucis was. You killed her, Lucis? So I suppose she's been messaging me. Tracy's laughing doesn't sound like any laughter you've ever heard. I can't fucking believe it. Second figures her shit out just a time for me to have my own identity crisis. And I bet she thinks everything's supposed to be fine between us just because. Well, no secret, cherry cheeks. Might as well add another to the pile, you say. I have no idea what I'm doing. I never have. And I don't think I ever will. Well, that's bleak. I guess you're sorry. It's not your fault. I haven't told anything. You haven't told me anything I didn't really know. Her lips are trembling and she reaches behind her, pulls out a box of chalk, and she moves a red piece. It's just weird time for artistic expression, but she's eating it. Carry off to a piece, and you don't want to be rude, but you also don't want to eat chalk. She shrugs and crunches it like an unshelled lobster. The worst part thing is that Terezi was always sad, which sucks because you're the only person in a position to console her. I guess I'll give her a hug. You don't know how to fix this. You don't know how to make Terezi feel better. The best you can think of is put your arms around her, despite the fact that you're a complete stranger who basically just kidnapped her. She welcomes your embrace. I hated for her for what she did. Not to me, but to our friends. Oh, but went to her over it. After our truce, we cut ties. My hope was that she would avoid hurting anyone else, but deep down I knew I would have to kill her eventually, in the name of justice. She did terrible things, but so did I. We did some of them together. Why wasn't I culpable? Why did I blame her for something we did to each other? You think it's regrettably natural to blame the person for everyone you get her, especially when the real problem's too big and esoteric to stab through the chest with a sword cane. Riska did what she did because she had to. So did I. We both deserved their revenge. We were on each other. We were all victims in the big picture. It made us what we are. And surely we would do what we did. Every little injustice started there. When we fight, whoever painted that picture smiles and laughs, because they know they already won. He sits up close straighter and you feel her spine almost slow down upon its own. Fuck that. Charlie slips out of her arms and standing and pulling you to your feet with her. Her entire demeanor has changed. She's practically vibrating with determination. Take me to Vriska's hive. I'm assuming that's the thing you can do. Oh, yeah, that's the thing you can do. Your mind is still buzzing, but talking to Resi has calmed the storm just enough for you to focus. You take your hand, you spare a little last look at this bizarre, impossible space. You feel and watch, but it's distant now, maybe even improving. You have so many questions, but those will have to wait. Right now, you got work to do. So. Before you even see her landed, Terezi marches up to a very surprised Vriska and backs her up against the wall. She stops a few feet away, looking at the surreal spider with anger on her face. Despite their difference in stature, Vriska is intimidated? You caught her off guard and Terezi is unflinching. The room is unclearly silent. You see Terezi clenching her fist. She looks like a wrong one to move from unleashing hell. There isn't quite what you had in mind when you brought them her here. You really hope your new friends aren't about to fight each other. Something in the air changes. You aren't entirely sure what's happening, but something is definitely happening. You figure it's best to just cross your arms and pretend you don't exist. Terezi postures softens. Her hands relax. She breathes a soft sigh. Vriska straightens up, letting her own tension dissipate. I guess you're feeling a little less tense yourself? When Vriska cracks a hesitant smile, Terezi leans back. She's sniffing the air intensely, which feels like a good sign. Everyone's getting a little looser and a little more casual. Definitely improvement. And they both start cackling, snapping their knees like they just heard the most hilarious knock-knock joke in history. I'd like to get in on the joke too, but you figure it would probably be rude to ask. Then they hug? I'm not exactly sure what happened, but you figure hug is a powerful platonic friend activity in the worst of times. I knew this far after all. Yeah, that's what this is. Just two gal pals hugging it out. It's so sweet you could cry. When they separate, Terezi wanders through a window overlooking a pit where Vriska Lucis used to live. So she is dead. Oh yeah, I wrote a book about it too. Vriska winks at you. No, you're not. No, I'm not. Terezi turns the light and runs up against the windowsill. You have a lot to make up for. That's why I've been messaging you. I want to apologize, okay? I don't want your apology, Vriska. I have a lot to make up for it too. There's definitely some kind of something going on in the room and you're completely oblivious to. You wonder what went down between these girls that they can't even talk about it. What do you mean? There's so much injustice in the world. Every drop of delicious, innocent, vaguely extracted blood on this planet is paint for the fishy fucks on the top to play with. And the worst part is that they were complicit. We reveled in it, I reveled in it. Terezi, are you? They could never make the violence good, so they had to make it fun. And I had so much fun hurting people. Who knows how long I would have gone like that if it happened for the weird invasive species of friend here. Terezi wipes a tear from her cheek and smiles at you, and you feel a huge weight of relief. Friends, the former murder lawyer in training. You know how to pick them. For once, Vriska, I want to revel in something good. I don't want them to feel the razor edge of their own justice. I want their blood to stain the dirt beneath my feet like the pathetic wiggling insects they are. But I can't do it alone. I don't want to do it alone. You'll watch as Terezi takes a measured breath for just a moment. You can imagine her standing alone for a determined people just behind the person everyone's called later, smiling a wicked smile. She's not the only one who commands the stage. She's the one who controls the spotlight. She's the one who knows what happens next. I'm not sure what we are together anymore, Vriska. I've hated you. I've had a lot of things. What I now know is that we're dangerous. And fate seems determined to make us rivals. It almost sounds fun, doesn't it? We could fight for the rest of our lives if we wanted to. Each the scourge of the other until one of both of us winds up dead. They tell stories about us for a long time, but I don't want that to happen anymore. Do you? No. Yeah, I haven't heard. Yeah, I've known Vriska long as the side of you haven't seen. Not many people have. It's actually really awkward. You should probably go and be prank curiosity by their in-person closure that equates this spot. You had the right idea in the wrong circumstances, but this time, I think we really do something together. Let's try this again. Vriska, will you be my Scrooge sister? Yeah, obviously. Good. Let's get to fucking work. Sure look like they can't quite read, but you feel like this was a resounding success. Nice. Scar switches. No, let's go. Oh, Let's go. Oh, damn. What do you? You were now Tracy with a long-lost sister. You'd ever been more glad you're not a fish. Oh god, Tabrosa. Yeah. All the interesting ones are at the end, which is like, makes sense. Cause yeah. The last people, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess good thing we're not doing the other trolls, like the 12 other trolls, which would be a fucking lie. I don't think they have the money for that anyway, so. Did that last like this episode? And yeah, so like to end. Float on gamers and bye.